So you get into The Dark Knight Rises a little deeper, and what I was trying to follow this time was the timeline. And as I showed y'all in a video that I did not mark private, because most of them I upload private, but I wanted to give y'all a head start. That's Seattle Seahawks. Seattle Seahawks away jerseys.
Check out these pictures.
I'm going to have to say away uniforms. Okay, there you go. There you go. See them? There we go. See more of the aqua green. See that green color, but that's trimming the blue. The green trimming the blue. And of course the helmet's the green. That shaded green is trimming like the eyes. And of course, mainly the blue. So there they are, the green and the blue, the green and the blue. So it's the Seattle Seahawks. And they're taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers, the black and the gold. And there's the Steelers quarterback. And he's actually their quarterback in real life. Seattle Seahawks 2021. Well, we have the images. Images gave us a schedule. Ugh. There it is. Seattle Seahawks 2021. They are at Pittsburgh Steelers on October 17th. Pittsburgh Steelers 2021 schedule. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. There it is. Week 6, October 17th, 8:20 p.m. It is a Sunday night football game where the Steelers do play the Seahawks this particular year. Can you believe that? Seahawks, Steelers, October 17th. So that gives us the timeline, because that is when the bomb goes off, or what we will call the terrorist attack beginning, or perhaps what we could call World War III beginning in earnest. So they give us a timeline. Now, when he goes down is difficult to say. We're thinking Buck Moon. We're thinking the following full moon, 28 days, 6 hours later, just like Donnie Darko said. Could be that one. Sturgeon moon. I'll tell you why that's in play. The fish jumping in the boat. Well, Pisces is the fish. The buck full moon it's a full moon in Aquarius. It takes place when the sun is in Leo. Aquarius is opposite Leo. Well, the sturgeon full moon, sturgeon is a fish. Pisces full moon, the fish. And they got the fish jumping in the boat. So I'm just not sure. It's very tough to say when he's going to go down. So, well, let's just say buck full moon, big time focus, big time focus. At the end, we'll get to some really, really good comments where Michael Jack had really expounded upon, and we could do that now. He really expounded upon the 24th. You know what? It's in my prep. Here it is anyway. The pop, pop, pop caps going off at the Dark Knight Rises premiere in Aurora, Colorado occurred July 20th, 2012. So that's tomorrow. We have to keep a focus on that date. There's a group of movies that were released in July of 1981, 40 years ago, that are interesting. One on July 10th, the rest on July 24th. Eye of the Needle, Blowout, and Wolfen all went down on July 24th, 1981, 40 years ago. And Escape from New York on July 10th. It's excellent work, Michael. The movie Death Wish came out 7/24 in 1974. You know, my mom took me to see that movie. It was very uncomfortable to watch with your mom. Opens with a rape scene. I couldn't believe it. There are many references to Trump and Death Wish on Google. That's very interesting also. So it's Michael's comments there. Hang on just a quick second. I just wanted to share that Bible study on Facebook, or I'll forget, just like I did with the Michael comments. You know, I'll forget. So enough of I Pet Goat. You'll get the idea of that. You get the Pittsburgh Steeler thing. So let's go over with my prep. There's Michael Jack's. It was in the prep, so we would have done it. I remembered that later. Now the greenery foliage, it's not green in the fall like that in New York. And it really gives you the impression that it's summertime with the greenage. I mean, the foliage, the greenery. There, of course, is the game that is in The Dark Knight Rises. It is here at 2021. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? What is interesting is the boy is singing the Star Spangled Banner at Heinz Field. And at the end of Donnie Darko, they sing the Star Spangled Banner. So I'm glad I'm watching these two back to back. I've always thought that these were the two biggest go-to tell with the most tells of when Trump would go down. It would be Donnie Darko and The Dark Knight Rises. And so far they haven't disappointed. One's given us the buck full moon, and the other one is, you know, is kind of giving us more of the dark winter. I can't remember what the video was I put out yesterday, which made me think watching The Dark Knight Rises moves it more to the October. I think it's just more of the Donnie Darko 28 days, but we'll go back over last night's video. I just can't remember what it was about. Let's keep going though. Star Spangled Banner in both movies. Go figure. It's about the flag with Trump Flag Day, who's going to take down the country. 322, which is Skull and Bones. That's the mayor of Gotham as the bombs are going off. 322. We've shown you that before when we did this, when we broke down The Dark Knight Rises. I think I've broken this movie down 2 or 3 times on Trump Antichrist series on the Archives channel playlist. You have to go to the playlist to find that. 322 is Skull and Bones because of Genesis 3:22. That man, after taking the bite out of the apple, they can now see both good. They now have knowledge of both good and evil. Okay. I'm looking for a picture here. The picture, the frame, remember from yesterday's video. Oh, I remember what it was. The 1217 and the 1218 makes us think, yeah, that's right. That was some of it. Well, at 1217, which we know there's really 18 chapters in the 4K of the movie. That's what I've got. I've got the 4K movie, man. I'm getting it up close and personal. When he climbs up out of that thing, that's 1217 when you freeze it. But we know that as you move about, it's actually 18 chapters. We think maybe they just show 1217, maybe, because they don't include the closing credits. Whatever. But y'all, 1218 is the full moon in December, and it is the full moon in Gemini, and Trump is a Gemini. And that's when they show him rising from the abyss. So he would go down, possibly, the buck full moon, which is the full moon in Aquarius, and rise on the full moon in Gemini, both air signs, by the way. All right, let's run through.
Oh, you cannot. Only power source capable of sustaining.
This is the only power source capable of keeping it from blowing up.
You move it. The core will decay in a matter of months.
In a matter of months. And he says 5 months. And we came to the conclusion as we go through the movie that February 9th is the detonation date that we see in IPEC GOAT. I need to bring IPEC GOAT up again, don't I? You kind of think that this is the moment they're alluding to when the bomb goes off from The Dark Knight Rises. So that detonation date, we'll call it, we later find out that it is February 9th from these various timelines that they give us. And we'll go through it. But if they give you the Heinz Ward date and then they say 3 months later, and then they add 23 days, which I'll show you that, it comes up to February 9th, which is right before Valentine's Day. And so what's 5 months from February 9th? So you go back January, December, November, October, September. So this is in the works in September. This is all before the football game thing. No, wait, this was after the football game collapse. Wasn't it? No. No, this was before. So if the chaos is taking place in September, the event date is taking place in October, the terrorist attack. So the planning of it would be in September. And Trump goes down in July or August. In September, of course, is all, the chaos, but then the real war begins in October from the Heinz Field, October 17th date. That's the big explosion at the stadiums that we will just call when it all sort of begins. The war, the terrorism. That's when the war began with Bane against Gotham. So
5 by my calculation. My calculation. By my calculation. Quarter of the king in a matter of months. 5 by my.
So you go up 5 months. So we would think then that this is taking place September 9th. So it's October, November, December, January, February. 5 months later would be February 9th, because we do come to February 9th later on when they say that bomb's going to go off in 23 days. And so why do we get that date? So anyway, Bane's telling you 5 months. Then later on, the stadium collapses. This takes place in October. At the national anthem, it looks like a lot of social distancing is in the stadium. Yeah, now the stadium is quite packed low, but it never is packed high. And they couldn't pack it probably because you can't hire that many actors. But it's also showing they could have faked it, and they faked it before in movies by getting NFL footage of packed games. They could have done that. But it seems to be showing us a potentially social distance type of thing. Stadium collapse event September, which probably means terrorist attack. I'm not sure why I said September. Or you must have the poke when there's not a lot of people there. I don't know, but it's so this is. Oh, I know why I said September, because of all the green foliage. Look at it outside the stadium there. I said September because football season with trees that green, no hint of fall, that wouldn't be October. So I was trying to look for all their timeline clues concerning 5 months from this time of year. So this would be 5 months from September. Is the February 9th
There's
date.
greenery, there's foliage around the stadium.
But we will later see everybody with heavy coats and jackets on, which I checked the October temperature in Pittsburgh, and you're looking between the 40s and the 60s, which would be not heavy jackets, but just jackets, we're going to say.
Still a September summer game.
Well, ends up being an October game, but that's okay. October 17th. Flag Day is Trump's birthday.
At the national anthem, it looks like a lot of social distancing is in the stadium.
You mean to tell me that I didn't upload the right video? Hang on, I got to pause. I got to upload it to the other one because they won't let me upload to this channel anymore. So let me upload it to the other one. I ended up uploading the same video twice. Sorry. That's kind of a bummer. And if we don't get to it in time, I mean, a lot of this, y'all, I could have found the clips in the on YouTube. Obviously. So we'll do that. We'll look for that in a minute. One World Trade Center under construction, Antichrist in the abyss under construction. When they are showing you the One World Trade Center under construction, it's because he has taken the deadly wound. He is in the abyss, getting spiritually under construction. Because he doesn't appear back to the world until he is a finished work. In other words, a fully built One World Trade Center. I thought this was one of the most symbolic things I'd ever seen in my life in a movie. There it is. Under construction. Because guess where Bruce Wayne is? He's in the pit, which is telling you Donald Trump is where? He's out. It's the One World Trade Center, but it is not a finished work. Y'all, how long did they lock on to that and show it to you front and center? They didn't want to make it painfully obvious, but it slowly drifts to the middle of your picture. At 2 seconds, right at the end of the 2 seconds, and it stays in your frame at 8 seconds, 9 seconds. So for at least 7 seconds, for 7 seconds, stays in your frame. And slowly is moving to the center of the picture. It's moving from left to right. Incredible, right? Yeah, I thought so too. Hey, I'm glad we all agree. Bane National Anthem.
Concrete laced with explosives. Where?
There it is. This is what I was going to show you. So I can show you here. Well, I will tell you my volume's louder. He's going to say, what a lovely voice. Because what are they singing, Trump? They're singing your song, the Star Spangled Banner. And they do show you, and the flag was still there before they cut away.
That's a lovely, lovely voice.
Oh, he thinks it's a lovely, lovely voice singing his song. That our flag was still there. And of course, there's the Seahawks and blah, 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 blah. You know, like the kid, he's not like a Trump's kid kind of look, is he? Barron? Or Damien from The Omen? I don't know. I'm just saying. October 17th, martial law. Well, I guess I can turn the volume back down because my volume was good.
The 19th Celine is in effect. The 19th Celine is in effect. The 19th Celine is in effect.
So, October 17th, the game between, well, when Seattle is at Pittsburgh, martial law will be in effect in this country. How lovely. I know you can't wait, right? Can we just not wait? Do you think I'll be arrested by then, thrown in jail, killed, murdered? Oh, he committed suicide in jail. Whatever. How many times can they kill you? They can only kill you once. Of course, the Lord could always give me a brain aneurysm. when they come crashing through the door. That'd be nice. I don't know. What do you think, Lord? October 17th, martial law. Done it. Dark Winter. The part I loved was his spine was protruding out of his back in the movie. He didn't lose any of his muscles the whole time. Like he just now came out of the rope from the spine being healed, which takes what, 6 weeks, which means he was like immobilized, and he's like what, shredded, ripped, like he's been lifting weights and eating tons of protein, like not missed a day. But they're showing you the winter now. So this is definitely dark winter time. Tanks in the streets. Martial law is in effect. And I've got other clips uploaded on my other channel because they said you can't upload anymore. So if I'm able to upload this early Monday morning, it's because I deleted enough to where I had room, I had space to upload. But if they already had cut me off, and it doesn't matter how many I get rid of, it's too late. You reach your limit, then y'all won't see this until Tuesday. Again, 12:17, the clip.
Rubble. We can make a hole big enough for 10 at a time. I'm in contact with my partner.
What did I name this one? 3 months after I got a logo for a BOMB, a bomb. Well, that would equal January 17th, right? 3 months afterwards, because you got October 17th is the Steelers Seahawks game. November 17th, December 17th, January 17th, 2022. This is what's going on.
Partner was down there. They're just waiting for the day. Men who haven't seen daylight in 3 months.
They haven't seen daylight in 3 months. That's because the collapse took place October 17th. So now they're giving us a time frame of January 17th. And then they're going to tell us 23 days it's going to go off, which is February 9th.
Police officers who haven't seen daylight in 3 months.
The Coming Storm, World War III.
What's that?
So someone's home.
Now it's everyone's home. There's a storm coming, remember? This is what you wanted.
There's a storm coming, remember? This is what you wanted. That anybody's home is anybody's home. It's fend for yourself. All right, let me pause and switch channels.
Of course, Trump's birthday is Flag Day, so listen to what Bane.
I made the video. I might as well show it to you.
The kids singing.
He's got eyeliner on his eyes. Are you kidding me? Eyeliner, 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 eyeliner. Why are you wearing eyeliner? Good grief, dude. And you see him through the whole movie. He's got eyeliner on. Just stunningly weird.
That's a lovely, lovely voice.
And that's why it's lovely that our flag was still Flag Day, Trump's birthday. There you go. All must bow down to the red and blue that makes purple flag with the 5-pointed star. That's Trump's birthday. The flag, you must bow down. What's this one called? February 9th, detonation of IPEC GOAT 2 that we showed you earlier. The IPEC GOAT when the nuclear goes off.
Relatively unstable to the point of detonation.
This bomb is a time bomb.
And it will go off in 23 days.
In 23 days, which is from when we saw them say they've been underground for 3 months.
Regardless of Bane's revolution or what we...
So what you're dealing with when you're watching this movie is you're going through timelines, but they never flash like Donnie Darko flashes dates. They don't flash dates for you. You just gotta follow the Blues Clues, which is what we're trying to do. And y'all are following along with me if we can figure it out. If we can figure it out. That's what we're trying to do.
What the outside world choose to do.
Your appeasement plan might not be as...
Your appeasement plan. Now, notice I'm on my Bible study channel, so I don't subscribe or watch anything on this channel. So this is what they just throw up. SNL. Why is that? That's weird. See, I'm on my Bible study channel now. That's weird. All right. February 9th, detonation day, 23 days later. The rope is symbolic for... And by the way, it's 12:17, 12:18 when he rises up out of this thing. See the frame at the bottom? 12:17, 12:18. 12:17, which is really 12:18 of the full moon in December, the full moon in Gemini. Oh, what's that rope for? I'm speculating, but what do you think I'm going to speculate what that rope's for? Because he's going to pick up that rope and throw it down. What was that rope for? When the abyss is open that he comes out of, Revelation 11:7, and he rises from the bottomless pit. That rope is symbolic for because the pit is open. He has risen from the pit. That means the fallen angels now have more access to the earth. Speculation. Speculation. Speculating that that's what that rope meant. I do this all the time. I'll hit that and it won't pop. Then they have finished their test. The beast shall make war. Ascendeth the beast that ascendeth out of the bottomless pit. Well, that means the pit's opened. We're just saying. All the world's a stage. Y'all remember that fake incident? False flag?
Shows up better.
I might have to take the sound down. SANDYH double ought. You can see it in motion. You just see it in motion better. It's on their little map there in the movie The Dark Knight Rises. And apparently there's the name of a beach there or something to that effect, which they'll say, well, that's all that is. But come on, man. We know what the dealio is. And I think we're done here for tonight.
Thing from someone you can't outrun, kid.
She's got red hair. Now, I've seen her. One thing I might speculate with you on, and this is really, 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 really speculation, that they have actresses that are real actresses, but they have trans G body double lookalikes. Because sometimes she looks like a girl and sometimes she doesn't. And she's got her hair dyed red. All the Luciferian, not all, I'm sorry. Maleficent, for instance, does not have red hair. But many, many, many times, the Lucifer female transgendered version of Satan, the Lucifer archetype or the model, has red hair, and she has her hair red. It hasn't always been red in this movie, if I'm not mistaken, but it's red now, and she's biting the apple. He, she, whatever. It's pretty dope looking hands, I should say. Some big hands, and the jaw and the eyes and the brow and everything's looking pretty big. Just saying. Speculation. I'm not dogmatic about that, by the way. I'm speculating.
Pretty generous for a thief.
Red hair. Looking at her on 4K and the jaw and the head.
I thought they killed you.
I don't know. And you'd have to go from scene to scene. I should show more of this scene, but I cut it off because it takes forever to upload on my phone. I try to make these as short as possible. Anyway, that's it. That last part was just speculation, but that's it. That's it. So, buck full moon. I know what we were going to do. We were going to go to this video. Does Dark Knight Rises tell us that it's August instead? Because why? I can't remember all the reasons. I know I make the videos and can't remember what I made them about.
Well, let's get right at it. Don't be mad at me. But I
Me.
think that it's just a possibility because we don't even know for sure if it's 24. 35,000 malnourished, caged, and tortured children from the tunnels beneath New York City's Central Park. New gem, but commentary. By the way, this is the only video that got a copyright strike. He knows him.
Still doing a QAnon thing. Trump is Batman.
Painfully obvious.
Oh, painfully.
Vinny, why Trump is actually Batman.
Got it.
The
What?
picture testimony of the beast that ascendeth out of the bottomless pit.
Yes, sir.
And we the American Psycho.
Corona.
he orders-
Yep. Yep.
Some of y'all, I know y'all know. So,
But why were we thinking the 18th?
sorry about that.
I mean the 21st of
oh boy, you didn't really just say that. Now he's talking about Bane, but he's going to be showing you. Now this
That's what it
number here,
was.
not-
All right. It had 821 on the police car. That's what it was. And he goes, I'm going to do what no one's ever done. I'm going to take out the Batman. And it had 821, 8821. What we really have to figure out is what's going on with Trump. If he doesn't go down on the buck in Phoenix, we have to really start looking at a lot of different August dates. And yeah, Obama's birthday is on the 4th, which is day 216, 6 times 6 times 6. That's a speculation day, people have said. But I was really pointing at the frames. That's what it was. The frames were 8. Well, let's just keep going.
98821. 98821. Can't really see it. So we're going to have to do it August 18th. Well, guess what the name is?
Oh yeah, Misha Tate and Miranda Tate. Is it Miranda? One of them, whatever her name is. Yeah, Miranda Tate is in the movie, and it's the same initials. Begins with an M, ends in an A. Tate. It's not quite the same amount of letters. 6 versus 7. Misha Tate, who just came back after 5 years, unprecedented that nobody's ever come back, especially a champion, has ever come back after 5 years and decided they were going to fight again. She decided it. And she came back right now, right here in 2021 in the summer. And her birthday is August 18th. Miranda Tate, Misha Tate. So that's part of it, of what moved my speculation, or has my speculation scattered? It's always scattered. I mean, we're still looking at Valentine's Day, but who knows?
The girl in the movie.
Doesn't really seem like we're going to make it to Valentine's Day now, because he has to go down before all this stuff starts, right? In the movie The Dark Knight Rises, he goes down before the Steelers play the Seahawks. So it really, I've got to say, I'm no longer looking at him going down on Valentine's Day. I think that Valentine's weekend with the hearts and the hearts everywhere is because who can make war with the beast? These bombs, this climactic ending to the war is all going to go culminate in, on, and around that February 9th through February 16th full moon, Valentine's Day. That's where my best guesses are starting to really. I've moved off the Valentine. I'm really on this buck moon now, or August sturgeon moon.
Who's the antagonist? Miranda Tate. She's actually Bane's boss in the movie. 1, 2, 3. Her right eye. When you hold the frame, guess what pops up?
817.
8.
Yeah, that's what it was. That was the other thing. 8. I make these videos and can't even remember what I did, y'all. I just remember the concept. So the frame said 817. But it's really 818, which would be on the 3rd day before the full moon of the 21st.
17. August 17th, the right eye. August 17th, the right eye. But that's not what frame it is. Now, this police car. I hope I can get to that photo. 817, 818. Well, it's actually frame 8 out of 8. There's 18 frames, but yet when you pause it, it gives you 8/17 for some crazy reason. I did not send. Hang on, I didn't send to my email.
Do I sound great or what at that number 2 speed? Yeah, gum. I think I sound better at 0.25.
Yeah.
That's me on Quaaludes. Let's go back to me on caffeine. I like caffeine better.
The close up of the card number. Hang on. That's on all these police.
Everything's place. But that 88's big in a movie about Donald Trump, and it fuses with 821, which is a full moon, which is the fish, the Pisces, the sturgeon full moon in Pisces.
These cars. T for Trump. 88 for Trump. But that 88 morphs into 821, which is 28 days, 6 hours, 42 minutes, 12 seconds from the full moon. Let's just count it 28 days.
From the book full moon.
Because it's 6 hours. The 42 minutes and 12 seconds. That's just thrown in there so it'll all add up to 88.
Yes. Yes, sir.
But when you go 28 days, 6 hours ahead of this buck full moon, you land on August 21st. We showed you that in the last video.
Whatever you say, Mr. Know-It-All.
And that's on a police car.
I can't stand me. Does any of us like ourselves?
Where this guy says, taking down the Batman. So you're telling me
We're telling you.
you're taking down the Batman. Batman
Yep.
is going down
Yep.
on 8/21.
Yep. Yep. That's what I was telling you.
Maybe. I mean, we're just looking at every clue we can think of. See the police car where it says the,
Maybe.
it says 21, 28, 88. The buck full moon is though with the 8/21 date. I'm gonna do what Jim Gordon never could. What's that? I'm gonna take down the Batman. Can we cue that up again, please? But with subtitles over.
Can we key that up again, please? All right, let's take it off. Let's
Read
take
it. I'm gonna do what Jim Gordon never could.
What's that?
He's gonna take down the Batman, and he's sitting in a vehicle
with an
that
821 on
is
it.
820.
Yeah. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. I don't know. What do y'all think? It's crazy, y'all. We live in a crazy world. I ain't gonna lie to you. Unbelievable. All right, love y'all very much. I'll finish The Dark Knight Rises. I'll upload more videos. I'm probably going to yank the movie out, start another movie, put it back in later when I can upload more because I'm locked out of uploading. I hope it lets this upload early Monday morning. Hope it does. If it does, maybe that means I can upload a few more, because that means when I remove all of these that I have uploaded as quick takes, that it'll open up more space for me. We'll see. All right, love y'all. I hope y'all are watching my Bible studies. TS Daily Bible Studies. Subscribe, ring the bell, watch them every day. All right, love y'all.